Ekse, welcome to another episode of ChatsWithJele. Ekse, welcome to another episode of ChatsWithJele. So yeah, guys, on today's episode, I have again a photographer. The last time I had a photographer was a video of Sihle shots. That was the last time I had a photographer. So I'm really excited for this episode, and hopefully we are all gonna learn a lot from this episode. But yeah, man, on today's episode, I have one of you. I don't know if I should say photographer, filmmaker, but yeah, this is Chazela further. But yeah, man, without wasting any time, I'll just ask our guest to introduce himself, and then we get into it. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Alright, yeah, you can just introduce yourself here, and then we can proceed. Like your name and surname, then the rest I'll just ask as we go along. Okay.
Alright, first and foremost, once again, thanks for having me. I've been checking your podcast for a minute, and I must say that you're onto something.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. But yeah, to answer your question, my name is Katlego Tjatji. Okay. I'm from here with Bank. Not born here in Witbank, not born and bred, but this is where I grew up.
Okay.
So Mfikela, I think 2006, if my memory serves me well.
Okay.
And yeah, I grew up here, and I'm a photographer and aspiring filmmaker. That's very important. Yeah, videographer. Let me rather say just to cover everything. I'm a creative. Yeah, I'm a creative like that.
Okay.
But normal, but I focus more on photography. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, but as time goes on, I want to also go into videos, like filming wise and so on.
That's why it's aspiring.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm also a graphic designer as well.
Oh yeah.
I design posters. I do more so posters than logos.
Okay.
And but as time goes on, I'll be going into motion graphics, motion picture, which is like your video basically. And yeah, I'm not yet there, but I'm getting there.
All right, so like, which schools did you go to? I don't know if you'd love to disclose, like, because the way his name is like the way he's so creative. I believe what people would love to know would see the foundation of everything, like maybe your primary nyana. But I think maybe because you switched places, but maybe there will be people from where like you actually grew up that would be like watching this episode, but like just to disclose, maybe like your primary, your high school, maybe also like college or varsity, and all of that.
All right, so growing up, I grew up in a Christian-based family.
Okay.
We are Christian. We go to church. We believe in Jesus Christ. So I think that's worth mentioning. So Tina, we grew up in me and my brothers, we grew up going to a Christian schools, and for quite some time up until grade 10. That's when I went to. By that time, I was in Witbank already.
Okay.
So prior to being in Witbank, being say Secunda Mbaleng. Yeah. And then Sezangapa still attended Christian schools, but up until grade 10, that's when ngapuma ngai patriot. Horoscope patriot.
Also being there.
Yeah, horoscope patriot. Yeah. Hey, it was crazy, man. Just to sideline Gangani, from going from a Christian school to a
normal
public school rather, or different school, you're going like it's like you're used to something, then you're going to something that you're not really used to. It was quite hectic, interesting as well, funny,
but I believe what you learned a lot.
Previous
schools.
Yeah. So and then after high school, I did a short course at IT. Basically, I went to TUT, and then TUT. I don't know whether to say unfortunately as I'm or fortunately, but
was it a choice or?
I will dabble into that.
Okay.
I think as the podcast goes on, but but just to answer your question as far as my schooling and all that, Jabo.
Okay.
Yeah. So my tutor, I failed my studies in IT. So I did the A+, Comte A+, which is like an overall gives an overall aspect of what IT is about.
Okay.
Yeah, Comte A+, and then I went to TUT to do software development, the diploma of which is Angiced. And funny enough, I didn't tell anyone.
Okay.
There are people who know, who are close to me, but I didn't really tell about the money. Yeah, but yeah. So, but to also answer the second part of your question, as far as how did I get to?
Because since I'm listening to you, I'm waiting for you to say, okay, I also did photography.
I see.
Because I was waiting for that. But I see, Guti,
okay.
You've never, I don't know, maybe you did.
Yeah,
go to school for all
okay.
the media. Because I see, okay, counting IT and all of that. So I'm like, okay. So I'm waiting for you to be like, okay, I also went to a school for media and all of that, But yeah, you can carry on.
So, but I'm just laying the foundation of what I'm about to say next, and then okay. Yes. So, growing up, I grew up with Abu Putbam, shout out to Nehemiah Tjatji and Howard Tjatji.
Okay.
Those are my brothers, and yeah. So, growing up around them, there were people who sort of had an influence on who I am today, as far as me being a creative.
Okay.
So when I grew up around them, they would people about Puma, they were they were people's people. I understand. Mm-hmm. I remember in Secunda, when I was living in Secunda, people would come to our house before we even got to school, before we even got back from school. After school must be ending. Already sick na bantu.
Seven Lindy.
Tina skafi no fear when I say about so it was funny, man. So they were people's people.
Okay.
And growing up around them, I would see how they would do things. They would go out bang but I'm gonna succeed as well. But they were always out and out, doing exploring, you understand? And once fell with Banky, still very they were
same thing.
Yeah, they were out. Yeah, but unfortunately, there's gonna age gap between me and them.
I was about to ask, Kuti, are you the last one?
Yeah, I'm the last born. I'm the last born.
Okay, all right.
So, yeah. So, excuse me. So, they would go out. I feel like bank when Crump was still cramping.
Okay, yeah.
Dancing was still a thing. There was that era whereby cramping was a thing. About hip hop dancing and whatnot. So Tinas Fieguleo ira with bank. And then they used to dance. So every time I would watch them, I want to dance with them. I want to say Kishi and whatnot. And one thing led to the other. My older brother, Tepo Howard Tjatji, he developed an interest in photography.
Okay. Yeah. Now it's building up.
Yeah, it's building up.
Yeah.
So, but then it was a chain of events.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it was the dancing. I think Facebook lapo bekala kuba popular nyana with bank or the middle of South Africa. They would take pictures, and my brother used to take pictures of my brother with a phone. Then the Samsung Samsung Star, but it was a touch screen.
All right.
And they would take pictures with it. and they would like take pictures.
I feel like a lot of people started with phones. Even Luthuli Shots, when we had an interview, I think with an iPhone 7. A friend's iPhone 7. So I feel like shooty, no one's like camera on the spot. Like I feel like a lot starts with a phone, and then it starts with okay, actually I can actually do this.
Yeah, gradually it develops. So I would take pictures of my brother in the phone, and he developed an interest. And then he would also shoot esontweni,
okay.
Yeah, he would do videos esontweni, and then time went on, he developed a strong interest in photography, and then my pops bought him a camera.
Okay.
Yeah, and remember, all of this is happening in front of my eyes. Everything's happening in front of my eyes. I'm seeing what they are doing. You understand? The reason why I'm mentioning what they were doing, because the way I'm doing things, it's like I'm mimicking the way they are doing things. So it's as if they gave me the blueprint, basically. So my brother started taking pictures in church, and started getting gigs.
Outside church.
Outside church and so on and so forth. And then my other brother, Nehemiah Judge, he's an actor. He's into acting, script writing,
directing. You guys are very creative, huh?
Yeah. That's the family.
And when it comes to media, I feel like everyone is in the media.
In the media space, But they were like, they were not afraid to spread their wings, man. And then they went to Joburg. They went to Joburg, because but before they went to Joburg, they would often go to Joburg. They had a company, but it's Phenomenal Media.
Okay.
Yeah, Phenomenal Media was big in Witbank. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's a corner, but anyway, Phenomenal Media was there, and then they were like, doing a gig like about VTO, VOT or at VTO.
OVT.
Yeah,
OVT. I think it's OVT. I don't know.
Yeah. They do those gigs. If vodka take over, VTO, VTO vodka take over, and they'll do other things as well. And then they went to Joburg. They worked with Pap Productions, which is Usku Makatini. Thomas Gomet and Lungster.
All right.
Yeah, so there was this show, but in Dombase, they won Big Brother. I can't remember which season was it. South Africa, and then they had a reality show one. So Pap Productions was the one who were covering. They were the production, the people,
company, and all of it.
Yeah, so they were behind the production. Then my brothers and other guys, they were shadowing them. Yeah. So when they were, as time went on, they lived in Joburg. So I was secondly now. And then when I was in varsity in Res, like a TUT in Res, like downtown. And then remember what I said? They started in church and so same thing. So same thing happens to me, man. I go to church.
Yeah. I've seen a few pictures.
Yeah. I go to church, and by then, like my face on twin. Umuntu ofika esontweni yabona kuye esontweni yabo, because endlini vele understand.
Yeah
yabo. And then my pastor, he had an interest in media yabo. And that I didn't know what he like. He's also someone who wants a camera and yabo. Yeah, so as time goes on, he gives me this other clip. This clip corner corner, and then the clip why like but then so we're from subtitle. Yes. And then he just gave me can you please include subtitles there? And the man, I'm like, hey man, subtitles, how am I going to do this? And then there was other guy of mine, a friend of mine who lived in the same floor. And because I knew he was into cameras, and do you have software for editing videos and stuff like that? But sure. Can you hook me up with one and confirm a subtitle? It was like showcase. Hey, the video was too long. Yeah, well, like an hour or so.
Oh, imagine.
Imagine putting subtitles like, oh, and then I was like, no man.
Was it in English?
Yeah, but I should make a mix about English and Zulu.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was like, no, let me just do a snippet. Take 2 minutes of the video, go in subtitles. I did that. I asked him if it was okay, and then he was like, yeah, it's okay, because it was too long. I did that, and then, man, that's where I started, developing interest, man. Go video, man. Because when I started with video before I got into photography.
All right.
Yeah, so editing and all that. And then the next thing, fast forward, 2021. That's where I was doing graphic designing as well. I was designing posters. I developed an interest, and this was during lockdown, 2020.
I once told my guests, but not a lot of talents actually came out to lockdown. Like a lot of a lot of things came out to lockdown. That I never thought they would actually do one day.
No, I'm lying. No. I was. Can't remember what I was doing. And then I just developed an interest in doing graphics, but being how do people do these things? And then I used Canva. I started using Canva. I'm a poster and a Canva, all I person doing. Hey, if I can show my first poster, yo.
Are you like comparing it to like your recent ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
But even though, not comparing, but I was work, man. It was work.
But that time when we post or we hand out, I believe you were like, it's fine.
Very obviously.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Guti. It's just a matter of like you looking at how you grew. Looking at how you do your posters now, and because back then obviously more right?
Very not. I was like, this is my best work, and this other guy showed. Too long back. I mean, in my mind, I'm like, I'll go. That was funny, man.
Okay.
So, but anyway, but this was like towards lockdown.
Okay.
Yeah, towards lockdown, and then I started doing posters in Canva. Cool, and it'll take me time to do a post. It'll take me time. Fade. So fast forward, and then lockdown. That's when I was going hard on the videos. Like videos and everything. I was going hard on that because it's when we bought a camcorder.
Okay.
This camera, but the camcorder. It's your video cameras, what people commonly called video cameras. Yes, they use them for live streaming and So they bought that. I was on it like young son, because sometimes there was this other guy that got in to take videos. When it was lockdown, people couldn't come to church. So, but then my pastor 15 camera and we bought that camera. I was on that camera, man. No, you're being fooled. I can understand. And then I'll watch videos on YouTube how to understand how the camera is and because I was fascinated, how do people make a background blurry using a camera? And then that's when I started doing research. That's when you start to learn about your aperture.
Okay.
About ISO and all those things, shutter speed. Man just says cool camera. My lens and all those things. And then fast forward, still lockdown 2021, we went back to Resbel. And then there was other guy at Res, but shout out to Unebo. He had a camera and a speed light. So I was asking Tangbole, I'd just take pictures. You understand? But I had a strong urge, to take pictures. Started taking pictures and I'm taking video, but I was mostly on video. But then I started taking pictures, and I developed that interest. But it's moment to develop just in a shoot, And then so they bought another camera. So we had a DSLR. So in cameras there's a DSLR and mirrorless, yabo. But we had a DSLR, which was a 4000D. It's for pictures, but it's not a really good camera compared to his counterparts, yabo. But then they bought a 250D. And that's when things get manje.
So just to ask about the camera. So the higher the number, the thing, maybe let's put it like in quality terms.
Yeah.
Lower the quality in some way. Because you said you had 500?
4000D.
4000D.
Yes.
And then they bought a 250. Yeah.
250.
And you're saying now the 250 was better than the...
Yeah.
Okay.
So in cameras, okay, I'm familiar with Canon. Yeah. So Canon has like a family, like young understand. It's like cars. Yeah, we're gonna 5 series, 99, all those things about X6, X5, X3, yeah. So like there's a range. Yeah, so now in cameras, like there's a range about I'm a 5D, your 1-digit cameras about 5D, about 70, 60. I think 1D as well, yabo. Basically about 750, 800, 99, yabo. And then manje lama 250D is like your newer form factors. So like with BM, they have like your yeah. But kumbuli one series akutala benjani. But they upgraded, yabo. So now E250D was an upgrade of a 750D.
Oh.
Yes. But now it's more smaller, but it's more technological as well.
Okay.
And it has your like face eye detection and of which 750 doesn't have. It's more quicker.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's when I'm going hard on photography, manje. Like I'm checking every time I'm looking at YouTube. You understand? Like Yabona most very I want to know things, man. And then fast forward, I would go to gigs. I'll get gigs there and there. And then I was like, no man, I need to get myself my own camera, man. Because there's a son to it.
I was waiting for that moment where you actually put
yeah, because there's a son to it. So I was like, no man, I have to get my own camera. Yeah, Pops, almost.
Hi, Pops, what's saying?
I'm like, Pops, do the things, man. So shout out to my Pops, man. Like he's my biggest supporter. He's been there for me ever since. And and shout out to all the dads who are there for their children, because as children we are learning from them. You understand? So he supported me from day one. Yeah, but he bought me this camera and he bought me a speed light. Yeah, boy. So you must remember, a speed light is very essential when you take photography, especially if it's a child.
And it's outdoor, né? If you're doing it outdoor, like at night.
Yeah, at night. Yeah. More so indoors as well. A speed light can really be of good use. I without a speed light as Zokalela fan. Yeah, because without a speed light you have to use natural light, which is the sun. Yeah, but without it, you're not gonna do much. So got a speed light, and then managing a umuntu or shooter unamaking manage. There was this photographer guy about to Usoli, Monte Carlo Studios. Yeah, Monte Carlo Studios. That guy, he's the one who would get me gigs. Like actually, he would do a video, but say he would get me, he would like outsource me. But he taught me how to deal with clients, how to take pictures, advice,
No, like it's crazy how like these stories and Sitla shots, they kinda almost the same.
Yeah.
Because even Sitla shots said, now he had Umchera visuals. He was the one that actually taught him how to deal with clients, like the pricings and all of that. So like they actually like so similar.
In fact, most photographers, well, there was always that one person who has like showed us the way. And then you show me the ropes and stuff like that. And the thing is with photography, the more you do it, is the more you get better with it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it is with photography. The more you do it, the more you get better with it.
Alright.
And then when I go to gigs, what would happen is I would start meeting other photographers again. I'll start meeting our Black Shots. Shout out to Black Shots.
Black
Yeah,
Shots,
the guy he's doing the most.
Too much.
Yeah, the guy,
Too much.
the guy is dope. So I'd meet our Black Shots. I'll meet our Sihle Shots being Kena because we're from night duty. So Sihle Shots being Kena.
You have your Bethany Media, your
we're Bethany Media and shout out to Bethany Media as well. And then like time went on, like I'd always shoot, improve. And this other day I met Black Shots, which there's other wedding.
Just to ask you, like, okay, the company is Black Shots. So I want to ask, what's Uyuwani, or like he has a team? Because I feel like what he does is too much for one person.
So Black Shots, I'm not sure now, but predominantly he was doing everything alone. He's doing everything alone. Yeah. Okay. Black Shots. So just to also like side note, Black Shots. So what I do, I study styles of shooting with Kelo shoot Black Shots is like his style is very dope. And he's also quick as well. Black Shots. He's smart. That guy can do drone shots. He can do video and take pictures all at once, and he can do that like in an hour, and keeping them blind. So Black Shots, that's what I admire him for, and also quality as well. Quality as well. So Black Shots, really, he's dope. Figure up, quality, and he's also quick with the camera as well. Yeah, because he would take pictures. I switch at the
video.
Hey.
I got to video. So that's like a drone.
Yeah. That guy did a lot of things, 3 things at once.
Just to tell you guys now, Black Shots is the one who shoots up a boy. If you guys are maybe confused right now, he's the photographer and videographer of Ipoik. Yeah. But yeah, you can carry on.
Yeah. So and then So like I said, when you start going to events and you start shooting, you start meeting other photographers. And then we chopped it up. Black Shots being Funana Patriot.
Really?
Yeah, I've been Funana.
Okay.
And back then
now I'm proud of I also went to.
So let's jive the shy hip hop it's not Black Shots. His name is KP.
Ang personal account. Ang mas yourself. Like,
the guy, man, he's not just nice with the camera, but he personality wise, very chilled guy, man. Very, very chilled. That guy, mama boy, not again. Like he's so chilled. Like his personality is dope. Dope guy, so and then fast forward. Now I start taking pictures, mind you. Like I always want to shoot, mind you. I'm editing, and I started editing with Photoshop. So when you take pictures, it's important the editing part. So what happens is you take pictures and you do the post production, which is the editing. So I started editing with Photoshop. But I'm shooting a JPEG. And then but ideally you have to shoot with RAW.
Yeah.
So just to explain the difference between JPEG and RAW, you don't know it, but the more you shoot, the more you start to understand. Okay, how should I do my settings and whatnot? Each JPEG near RAW gives you more allowance to edit the picture, like as far as colors are concerned, as far as the lighting, the highlights, the shadows, the colors. You understand?
Okay, that's raw.
Yeah, that's raw. So if a picture is too bright, you can you can take down the highlights and the exposure. But with JPEG, when you start taking down the highlights, it starts messing up the picture. So I didn't know that because I was comfortable shooting with JPEG until I started doing research and people started telling me, "Which you must shoot raw." And I started shooting raw, and I started understanding. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here's the difference, man. So even with my equipment, I didn't understand it as well. But the more you do something, the more you become better at it. So KP Mangsha and I, he used the softbox, what they call a softbox. know these umbrella-like structures?
I know it.
Yeah. So so a softbox is to diffuse the light.
Okay.
So you put the softbox lekeleni, and then you put the speed light there. So the speed light you can put on the camera, or you can put it separately, but you have to use a trigger. So now you can trigger the light from a distance. It doesn't always have to be on your camera. You understand?
Okay.
So I was like, how am I like intentionally? And then he took a picture of me. I was like, oh, no wonder man, because these pictures were dope. Yeah,
okay.
And I must have, how does it take such dope pictures? And I was like, I must get this. Then I landed a softbox. Hey,
Pops again.
No, this time it's me.
Okay.
Yeah, this time it's me, man. Yeah, but I softbox and I land avail. Finally put job back. Not the pelang funny softbox pela. Yeah, and then my brother was like, I don't know as time young kappa. Time we young kappa, but this time it's on me. Yeah, but I say Josie, I get the softbox, come back. My pictures now, they're starting to look, nice, man. Improvement, did young son. And then game, Umjera again. He hits me up. I love your pictures, and then, cause now, man, what I'm doing now, I start taking pictures of our DJ, man.
I think that's where it all starts.
Yeah, now things are starting to go up, man. So there's a friend of mine who's a DJ like around in. Prince Deep. Yeah, shout out to Prince Deep. Prince Deep is a DJ from your bank, and so while I'm around in Suspect 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, Najish, I'm thinking. So with me, I'm a guy with ideas, man. My mind is always, thinking. I'm like, no, man. Let me do this. Let me try and do this, because I'm a graphic designer. So I started designing posters for Ikru, about your clubs, understand and whatnot. And the biggest challenge I would have with DJs is that they won't give me quality pictures.
Okay.
Yeah,
in what terms?
Okay, so as an artist, whether you are a content creator, artist, whatever the case may be, you have to have pictures, especially DJs, and you have to have a picture for posters, because this is how they market. This is how people market their events. And
Yeah.
Yes. So without a picture, you can't send a selfie. You understand?
It's a struggle I'm having when I have to create the thumbnails. And
Now you get it. Yeah. So, like abantu man to minutes Tom, the next thing to million. How understand? Okay, how am I going to use this?
And crazy how my graphic designer always complains, because I have someone that does the thumbnails. He's a complainer. This one can't work. I'm like, okay, like this person only has this, and right now Solomon took send it 7 is Tom, and none of them, because Wangchela, I don't know what when you try zooming it in, then
it gets pixelated.
That word.
Yeah, it gets
that
pixelated.
Word. Yeah. So you're always having challenge with all of that, but someone you've also worked with, and I think let's tell me there's a tattoo with Brian.
Yes.
Graphic designer also watch it. Okay, this one.
Yes.
This is the pictures we always have to use, or everyone has to have. Because even my favorite from all the thumbnails I had. Thumbnail like a Brian. The quality. The quality. And also, who else had
I think Snow Hills, ne?
Yeah, Snow Hills also was a full. Yeah, I think right now it's only. I'm not saying the other ones are bad, but like the quality. The thumbnail of Snow Hills, thumbnail of Brian, and also Dancing with Tando. I don't know if maybe you saw that. That was actually an actual photo shoot. So you can see the difference. Okay, man, this is a phone. Cause even. Is Tombe Saga Brian when it was zoomed in, just still proper. But just sorry to disturb you.
No, I'm glad you say that. So now this magic, this is where I start. My team. I started getting like street cred, yabo. People started to recognize me, and so that's when I started doing the promotion. So coming back to Ndaba Yaga Prince Deep, but no man, I took shoot, yabo. He wanted pictures for posters, yabo. I'm like, no, okay, I'm shoot. I'm like, no man, I'm shoot as on. So this is my guy, yabo. I'm doing it for free, yabo. I'm shoot, yabo. I'm like, no man, I can actually use these pictures
to promote.
I started doing this photo shoots, yabo. And imagine I would do like what's what they call skin retouching. Okay. So skin retouching is when you always see something like a DJ, like how his skin is nice and soft.
They can't makeup something.
No.
Lie.
I'm
okay, I also need a photo shoot. Like no ways. Because in my mind I'm like, okay, like O'Brien actually did makeup for this.
Nah. So it's not the called skin touching. So I'm like, okay. And then I shoot all the time. I'm shy, skin touching grand now. So skin touching is basically evening the skin and removing like your pimples or blemishes. Yeah, that's basically it. I understand. So also it makes the picture look nice, presentable, and so on and so forth. But also as well, it also increase the quality, if I may. Yeah. So fine, I share this. I'm sharing tanga, and then I fire post with the guys. I'm doing this and this and so on. Yeah. Yo, I left out the story. So let me backtrack and wait. When I got my first camera, I started doing free pick Friday.
Oh, and I was about to ask you about free gigs and all of that, but okay, can cover it up. Yeah.
So just to quickly sorry man, to go back again. So I did this free pick Friday. I'll go like bank, bring here a Clefontaine, a TUT, a same mall. Okay. And if you see me and you want a picture, I take a picture of you, man, for free. So I'd go.
Oh, if they see you.
Yeah, or even though whether you want a picture or whether you want a picture or I want to take a picture of you.
Yeah.
Either way. So I would do that. And this is the first time I'm seeing a camera much. Because I want to market myself. I want to
yeah.
So I started doing things for free, take pictures, so I'd go to the mall, dude. I'll do that like for 5 weekends or so, and then I thought, okay, I need to start making money because traveling was now, you understand?
Yeah.
So I'll just like take a picture of you, saying, if you don't mind, can I just run and for me to go somewhere and take pictures there as well. So that's what I would do. I take pictures and post them on Facebook. Same for the content, I can put on Facebook so that people understand.
And see and all that.
Yeah, well, people were seeing things, but it wasn't that. So I just wanted to mention that. Yeah, bro. And then going back to the story, let's say some post again. Yeah, and then go figure, and then Upose. By the way, Upose, DJ Pose is my cousin. Yeah, I'm told.
I feel like you're messing up my question that I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so DJ Pose is my cousin, so it's like it. And thing is tall, Fade, very Pose a fee. I feel outside about 2 cent.
I've seen that name on posters. Yeah.
So I figure, but occasion be a couple pose, okay, I figure, and then very slap your doing. I'm shooting down. I very say push. I'm editor very. I post. Post has a following on Facebook very. Like we bang people our post. Oh, no, that one when they went crazy, bro. So
these are comments, ne?
Yeah, these are comments on Facebook. Yo, pose in. Yeah, stuff like that.
Did you have a logo back then, like on the picture, or just a plain logo?
No,
and people kept on maybe asking, "It's okay."
Yeah, I did have a logo and stuff, but then like with banks, people catch on slower on things and so on. It's when you introduce something, it takes time for people to know it. You have to always prove yourself here in Midbank, right?
Just like me.
I won. So of which we're gonna get into as well. Discuss that. But yeah, so Bozo, I take pictures of him on Q70, posting nani. And then Wafigu Chef Gravel. Yeah, I think Chef Gravel, he's the one who sort of like was a game changer.
Gave you that push, no?
Yeah, he gave me that push. Yeah, shout out Chef. Yo, after Chef, people started calling me, bruh. People started calling me, started getting texts on WhatsApp, my DM, Facebook, nani. And then, so what I'll do is I'll take a picture of you and then do a poster for you, and promote my special. So the special sami basically 100 rand for 5 pictures. And then I feel
including editing.
Yeah. The screen touching everything. And you know, to edit one picture takes like 30 minutes. Hey, bro.
Yo, okay.
Yeah. So I feel Chef Gravel was a game changer. Then this is when people started coming. About Brian the DJ started coming. I think he was the third guy to come. Brian the DJ. When he's talking, he came. Ekse. So now I'm like, I need a place to shoot, man. And then shout out to my pastor, man. He support the church. In fact,
played a
huge one, bro. A huge one. Shout out to my church, bro. Shout out to my church. And so I very. By the way, my pastor is a pastor Mtutuzim Lodge. He's my spiritual father. So he supported me very since day one, very long time. So I'm with the church premises, man. Mama Sunday after church, people like me to keep the son and can make figure 5 about one day, young tall, bro. People were coming, bro. They were coming with yes and but it's 100 rand, the 5 pictures. It's quality, bro. It's not like your young understand. Because at the end of the day, now I'm marketing paid. Hey, people started coming, bro. Hey, people, and it was costing me, but then passion, bro. Young tall. Really, people started coming. I started getting calls from people from Joburg, from Potchefstroom, like people from outside Witbank, bro, were calling me. People from, but like Grillo come through. I want to say those young tall. Come through there, because what we need to handle social media. People come through there. I'm like, no, man, I mean, price, man.
I've seen a post where like prices go up. I don't know.
I was like, is it this price, not today's price? And then,
can you just ask about Chanli? Was it after Brian or before Brian?
It was after Brian.
Okay.
Really, people started coming through, and then one of those days, and then that's where Chanli came. Out to these guys were pushing Shiga movement. They are the ones who suggested Chanli as Chanli came through. Chanli ufigile saspana, bro, and ufigile to Chanli they should play. It was crazy, but the product was dope. And Chanli has a dope following on Facebook. People love Chanli. And then I shall Chanli. Among posts some Chanli. Yo. Again.
Same story with Chef Gravel.
The people went nuts, bro. I put Chanli. Yo.
And Nakon is no makeup, ne?
No, she put makeup on.
Okay, no more makeup, but not like.
But then the editing as well. So when I edit, I don't do like a heavy edit. I just balance the lighting, do the skin retouching, and so I Chanli, bro. People started coming through, not that. People started DMing food, the same effect. People started coming through. So Chanli, was a game changer. I was like, no man, me kupigisi price
again.
And then it was what? It was 300 rand.
Okay.
300 rand for 5 pictures.
But it's not that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Now people I want to Kalabanga says game, man.
Because of the price.
Yeah. And that's something we probably might even talk about. So then people started coming through, and then fast forward, and then Tab and Dove, the idols. the idols
Like
winner.
you're messing up my question.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, let me just take a breather and then.
No, you can carry on. You can carry on.
So that's when Tabon Jovi came through. I actually approached him.
So it was during like my idols and all of that.
Yeah, but it was top 12.
Top 12. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So I was like, Tabo, I DM Tabo. I'm like, no man, I want to promote for like gospel singers and pastors and so on. Figure I go Tabo, yeah. So now actually I was doing it for groove managing. I want to like
expand in a way.
Yeah. Well, like include pastors and gospel singers, gospel artists, yeah. And then Tabo Weza, and then I'm shoot, and then I keep you poster for pastors and gospel artists. Okay, later slow. Few people, a few people came. But yeah, for me, that was what pushed me. Like, cause remember, I have a graphic designing background. So I understand the kind of pictures that are needed for a poster. So that's what kind of helped me, because remember I said Guti, a lot of DJs back to me poster appropriate, if I may use that word. So that's when I was able to understand Guti, you know what, it's Tombe. And that's a powerful combination, graphic designing and photography, because I understand pictures and I understand graphic designing. So that's a very powerful combo, and that's how I make my money.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So that's just, I don't know what to say in a nutshell. You out of the shell now.
I feel like you answered everything I had, like in one question. But as I said before we started, I enjoy like my guests that kube khulume wena kakhulu. I'm just like they listening like yeah. But then like another thing I wanted to ask, how's the competition in the industry? Like for example, because Usihle Short said with photography there's more collaboration than competition. As you said, who did you mention? Black Shots. Yeah. One few Black Shots were combo log nalogu. As I no, I won't show you this because I'm also in the same industry, so I won't show you this because it's okay how I operate my drone, for example, and you buy a drone and you start capturing videos using a drone, then people go. So just to brief us, when from your side, how's the competition? How's everything when it comes to your competitors?
Okay, so for me, my brand is about collaborating with collab media. I believe in collaboration. Okay, first, by the way, I don't just collaborate with anyone. I think that's worth mentioning. The energy has to be, aligned. The energy must align. We have to understand each other and because you can't just work with anyone. But I'm all about collaboration. So for me, photographers that I've met, I get one go on comment. We have phenomenal photographers. From Jera, shout out to Jera. That guy is dope, bro. That guy approached me. Bro, I love what you're doing. Slanga and as push. It's not Jera. We have a relationship. It's not, shots now.
There's a lot. As
dope.
Kanye Studios.
About fees. I
just know the names and the profile. Your K-Easy. There's a lot.
Hey, brothers, and these people are phenomenal.
The edits.
Like it's different from the DJing scene.
And from the distance, you'd say it's by a car, and
nah. These guys are dope, bro. And I'm not trying to buy face or anything. And so these guys like legit. They are dope, you understand? And recently I texted other photographer. I forgot his name. Blur Lens. I told him I like the passion because I could see the love and passion he has for photography. I'm just don't keep pushing, and this someone who doesn't know me, but was like, no, bro, like I made his day, and he looks up to me. But the point I'm trying to make is that we got each other's backs as photographers, even though we won't work together, but you understand. And that's a nice thing about photography. We get to learn from each other. I also sometimes collaborate with other photographers. So So the nice thing about photography, it has got me into spaces that I never knew I could go into, yabo. And I've met a lot of people, and through this promo that I've been pushing, I'm a DJ. This guy about the London, Simpiwe, Gao, he's the brand owner, Only Child. Yes. So he came through for that as well, because I wanted to take pictures of his merch. Then from there, probably
that's where I actually saw him.
That's where me and I again had developed a relationship, because I shoot that I can shoot that, but like like a camera, like he just at some point we were for like quite some time as long as I shoot that, until we met each other. So like him meeting me and me meeting him, if we say like that, love for photography again, because he loved taking pictures. So imagine I'm working with him.
Because me and I texted after seeing the shoot of Only Child. That's when I texted you. I was like, okay, I need this guy on my podcast.
Yeah.
I want to see. Because even Jay, when I went through your profile, so I feel like there's more. There's more to what we see on the socials. So that's why I actually called you through. So big shout out to Usimpiwe for doing the shoot, because if I got into the shoot now,
exactly.
Yeah.
So, and that's the beauty about collaboration. Collaboration, you get to meet people, and you get to develop relationships. You must remember what is sometimes it shouldn't be all about money.
Yes.
It shouldn't be all about money. Sometimes that
it will come after.
Well, not to say money not important, but value relationships, bro. Trust me, value relationships. Relationships are very important, because just by simply knowing someone, you can get plugged to someone.
Exactly.
And I think it's important as a youth band, we should support each other's brands as well. And also advice, if you have to advise into parents and so on and so. Understand? If umuntu afika kwathi dude, I'd love to work with you, sideline, but understand the person with the attitude yakhe before
towards that.
Yes. That's what I also do as well, and it's assessment. So through collaborations, that's how I got to where I am today, through relationships as well.
So that's how the name actually came about, like
Collab Media. Actually, Collab Media is actually it came from my brother's movement, the Collab Generation.
Okay.
And then came in the Collab Media.
All right.
But I understood the concept from him, but like me and my brothers, we talk a lot. So in a sense, I was influenced by them, So that's how Collab Media came about. But collaboration, bro, is the best thing ever, bro. I'm telling you. Collaborating, you can get a lot of done. There's a saying, Eti, if you're not go alone, you can get there fast. But if you're not go far, so yeah, man.
That's it. Okay. And then I want to ask about challenges you faced in general. Aside from, I feel like most of my guests, we spoke about finance. But I feel like on your side, the pops was was always there. But like besides the finance from your side, what other challenges would you say you faced throughout your journey of everything?
Okay, it's finance, because must remember there's also a business side to it as well. You don't just go and shoot. There's also business involved as well. And I think that's very important. When you have a skill, at some point you have to couple that skill with business. You have to have a business mindset. Because at the end of the day, you have to make money. You have to buy more equipment. So you have to get your paperwork done and all that. So it goes beyond being a skill at that. So you need to start learning how to register your company, of which I'm going to do. You have to start like getting your books in order. You can't just spend money like that. So you have to understand that as well. So you have to now tap into a different dimension, man. So finances, yes, and you know thola umuntu like book the next thing I cancel and cancel up my cancel zona uthola ukuthi like there was someone wanted to book you. Yeah,
and paid more.
And they could have paid more, but because I committed myself to this booking. But then now what now I learned was okay. No, you have to get it. You have to make sure that you have to get a deposit first. So that even with cancel, you know, okay, at least
have something.
Yes. I will. So that's the challenge that I faced. But you know, when you make mistakes, you learn from them. And another thing, when you want to start doing something in Wheatbank, it takes time.
Too much.
You know, it takes time. People, I'm not saying this in a bad way, but Wheatbank, when it comes to our concept,
I feel like it's all about the mentality we have and lack of supporting each other. I don't know. I feel like if we supported each other more, it would have been faster. I don't know if I'm making sense. Because like in Joburg, for example, you can start a brand today. You meet up with, I don't know, this other guy from Bodega meets up with Youngstana, and things just went just like that. Yeah, well, so I feel like, and the artist or the creative we have from Wheatbank, I feel like bayachoma, and a lot. I've approached a lot of people. They have the mentality to. For example, I called someone, I won't mention them, and they said, I'll only come to the podcast the moment you have 1K subs.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, okay, if we're no sang it's a group, but I can disclose 1 for 1.
Yeah.
I called them and they said they'll come the moment I have a certain subscribers. So in my head, I'm like, when I'm on Komela, how do you expect me to get to that 1K? Because I need you to come to the podcast, and then your crowd sees the podcast. Then that's when I'm gonna start having that 1K. So I feel like that's the mentality we have like with Bank. It's just on the wrong track. It's on wrong track, and it goes back to supporting people because I know them. Okay, I know Katlego, so I would rather go to Katlego than going to see the shots. Not in a bad way, but Usihle Shots would have done a greater job than you. But no, because Nazu Katlego, I'll go to Katlego. So that's the thing. I feel like we have like with Bank. That's actually ruining a lot.
Well, you have to understand, Uti, like I said, like with Bank, you need to prove yourself. Yeah, I'm told. And people it's like when you start something, and then when it gets bigger, like that's when people start coming. So the people don't come based on Uti, this is a dope idea, but they come based on
who they saw there.
You understand? Yeah, bro. So if you check one of the biggest events like Boik, yeah, bro, there are people you won't see in any other event, but when you go to Boik, it's one because it's what they call FOMO. And so the fear of missing out. You check. So that's how Wheatbank is. I'm told. Siyangokuthi
yakabani kwenzakalani.
Yeah. But I'm not mad at that. I'm told.
Personally, I've accepted. Like angisananda.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. But like we're in a connection as well. Who knows who? Yeah, but that's why it's important as a person that you go out and network
with people,
because people won't know you, unfortunately. Yeah, but so go out, network. Now sometimes I go to the mall. I see DJs then. I'll meet DJs ngaphandle and say no, not that big. Come sponsor me. That's all for photo shoot. Now we have putting this time in it. So also get out there as well. Yeah, but must remember what the entertainment space in Wheatbank is slow.
Limited.
It's slow, because remember what Wheatbank is not an entertainment space. Wheatbank is more of an industrial area. Yeah, I'm told.
Okay.
If you compare Witbank and Joburg is entertainment. There's an entertainment space there. Well, there's a market for entertainment. There's your SABC there, and now there's an economy for entertainment. That's why people can make money that side. That's why photographers can make a living that side, as opposed to photographers this side. If you check not most of photographer, but I would say 50% or so, they have a side job. They do jobs. Photography for them is like a side job. Yeah, but they do it for a living. But labo baya charge ke labo. Yeah, I'm told. So now I got into a space of understanding how the atmosphere like Witbank injan. Can I make money? Can I like make a living here in Witbank? And unfortunately, the answer is yes and no. Yeah, well, it's tricky. You understand? It's tricky then because, like I said, Witbank is not a place that is conducive for entertainment as far as you making like money like that. Yeah, well, unless you do corporate gigs. About corporate gig, like Witbank, you can make money here. You understand? But now that space is already saturated because I want to say about Babu, you understand? Yeah, well, so yeah, Witbank is not really economical as far as being a photographer. There are seasons whereby you make money, there are seasons whereby you don't make money. It's never consistent. You understand? So yeah, that's one of the challenges I've been facing, if I may say that. And yeah, when Witbank it's you have to prove yourself. That's another challenge. Yeah, but you have to prove yourself. Because sometimes, like when you take pictures, but okay, well, and then when you improve, that's when people start getting. There are people who have approached and they've turned me down. But I'm like, it's cool, yabo. It's cool. You understand? Like into cool my level to be umuntu. Base umuntu altino
certain requirement or something.
Yeah, like you understand. Yeah, boy. So you get those type of things as well, but you move. You understand? It's not hard feelings as well. Not hard feelings, but you must understand this. You must also, as a person, understand Guti.
Please just come.
Oh, okay. You must understand Guti. Like you don't just someone doesn't just have the interest in you. You can't expect to sell something and you want people to support you. We support you based on do I like this? I mean, even a skipper, like you can't just say okay, can be skipper say Galaxy boy. We buy it because of Saitanda, yabo. But when you call it brand, if you support the man, expecting things to happen quick. It doesn't work like that. People buy something because they love it. Yeah, I understand. You can't expect someone to support you, Mara. Your product is not young tall. So, I'm forced about support.
Okay.
That's very important as well to understand. I'm forced to support. That's where I support. So I think that's a problem with us as well. We start something, we expect support now. Improve your work, improve your product. People start coming. You understand? But never expect people to support you from the get go. That doesn't work like that. You get my point?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then I think like you've said a lot about yourself.
Yeah.
Let's hop on the things you do or the things I've seen you do. You have a movement called Beautiful Black Queen.
Yes.
Let's just a brief of, because I feel like it's gonna be a long episode, but yeah, just a brief of a Beautiful Black Queens, how it came about and the whole concept behind it.
Okay, Beautiful Black Queen. It started like it's funny because even like out of nowhere, it's not like for a long time. There was this lady, but to Hope, she's a singer.
All right.
She came through for a photo shoot, And then like her pictures were very dope. There was this dress she was wearing, a very dope dress. It was like pinkish peach. And then like when I was editing, I started like doing graphics on it, and I just said like, why don't you say beautiful black queen? Like, no man, this is something, eh? And then I started posting Lento Leo, yeah. And then this other girl came through, female as well, or figure. I was like, you know what? Let me also put some graphics there, beautiful black queen. And then as time went on, and then okay, over to Asand.
Is that Sandy?
Sandy K, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
on Instagram. She came. She was a model I used to work with. Then I also like did a beautiful black queen thing for her, and then I was like, no man,
this can actually work.
This can actually work. So one of the girls I shot for beautiful black queen, I did a graphics of beautiful black queen on her picture. She's a hairstylist.
Okay.
And she happens to also be in designing as well. So this is what does dresses in. So I was like, no man, can we do a promotion?
And you say,
and then we send it, and then I was like, no, since I did a hair for free, did a makeup for free, wear clothes for free. Bruh, that content
because I saw
fire.
you even tagged everyone, like your makeup, your hair, your clothing.
Yeah. That's very important to tag people as well. Give credit. Guys, if you take a picture of someone or a model, whatever, always make sure that you credit that person. Whether it's Muntu or Caesar or in Jan, because that person can get an opportunity to do something somewhere. So that's why you have to credit people, because Muntu against makeup lab, Managam credit Lomuntu into makeup. So creating is very important. So yeah, Beautiful Black Queen started like that. And then I was like, no man, this is something. And then my brother calls me. You know when my brother calls me, I know we're doing the most. I get a call. It's like, no, I'm gonna pay this beautiful black queen, bro. You need to push it, man. Nah. He loves it as well, you know. And that's how I say, you know, with us in the community of photography, we have that love for each other.
I wish we had that in podcasting.
That's funny. So yeah, and then I was like, and then for me the best pictures I've taken, Ayanda Masuku. I just shoot, man.
It's proper, eh?
Man, shout out to Ayanda Masuku. Dope model.
Shout out to everyone.
Yeah.
Queens, like everyone. Because I mean, I only know Sandy, but like, okay, I know the pictures, but not like by name. And all of that.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to her, man. You know, shout out to everyone, as you mentioned. The recent shoot I did, Beautiful Black Queen, it was a crazy one because, you know, the circumstances they were, you know, beyond us. It was raining and it was all there, but then, you know, when we did a shoot, bruh, like she was more than willing to like, you know, come through. She even bought a dress for the shoot and everything. And she was serious. I know she's committed. That's her level of commitment. You must understand when you do a shoot. The logistics, the planning, it's tough, man. It's really tough because you have to understand. That's why I say bank. It's slow ngezinto.
Because just to stop, like via this podcasting thing, abanye bayakhohlwa ukuthi okay, this is also marketing for myself. Yabo, abanye babona ngathi no ngeke siye lapha sokhulisa igama la kaJele. Yabo, like ama subscribers akhohlwa ukuthi no, njengoba Katlego azile la. There's someone watching this. Thola ukuthi December maye uzofuna i-photograph. Athi no man, ngibukela i-podcast so let me check this guy's profile. Bonakala ukuthi okay, this guy actually does a great job.
Sure.
Already that was marketing for you, just for ukuza.
Exactly.
So like I don't know, maybe people babona nje ukuthi ngeke siye lapha because but mina I don't know because for now honestly I'm not gaining anything from this. Instead, like I'm losing big time. Via buying equipment, you're traveling and all of that. So abanye ngathi abayibona banalento ngeke siye lapha. so khulisa igama lakhe, forgetting ukuthi nah man, this is actually marketing for myself too. But yeah, you can
I hear what you're saying, and it makes sense. But you see, it's like I said, it's important to understand what I want to. They do something because they see other people doing it. It's like even fashion, you know. Magnet saw like I made example of Galaxy Boy. Galaxy Boy now I want to say because
they saw
it's the in thing, man. So that's how we are as people. I understand. But I'm telling you, in the year or two, people will start asking you.
I receive. I'm taking that
to come to the podcast. I'm telling you, like Chenega Mekchi. That's why I love Mekchi. I don't agree with everything he says, but his journey is very inspiring because this is someone who has been sidelined by the radio industry. He was an outcast with Saul Penduga, and he started this podcast thing not knowing what it will be, what it is today. Right now he's bigger. I can say that he's bigger than radio.
Yeah.
In terms of numbers.
But
he's been episode yeah. Oh, those guys, bro, like they're close to 500k
like
views.
On Premiere or on
not on the Premiere episode, but in a space of like 2 days.
Shit is
So the guy, right, the numbers are crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. So and he has 1 million subs, dog. And ukale not as snacks, like when everything was when there was no hope. But people now want to come to his podcast, and because you must remember, when someone comes to a podcast, they come because they want to also increase their following now. It's like they want a handout in a sense, because like you said, it's helping their brand. It's promoting. If I'm an artist, I come to your podcast. You understand? I know what the people will start when we talk about my album. People will start wanting to listen to the album. Yeah, well, like this guy, shit, man. I want to listen to his tracks, man. He moves to T, So, trust me, bro. I'm telling you, fine. You'll see.
No, I receive.
Yeah.
And then I've also seen that you did a cover, or should I say a poster for a movie. I don't know if it's a movie or just a series. With one of my legends, Luthuli Dlamini. Yeah. Just take us through your experience and your journey of that one. I feel like one of your brothers was a writer or a director. I think a writer and a producer of everything. Yeah, but just take us through that one.
You did your research, I actually forgot about that. But so my brother, shout out to Katlego Tjatji. He's a writer. He's a director and actor.
Okay.
So there was this.
Should also come through to the podcast.
Yeah. Without a doubt. So he came through. He hit me up. Was like, Donna Pega, this is a movie. I wrote the script for. Not that he's a director. No, he was a director.
The poster says writer and director. Directed by. Right? Written and directed by.
Yes. So he was part of the writing process, like writing the script, but it was more so on the directing. So he directed the movie. So I was like, no, Donna Pega, I want you to design a movie poster for this movie album. I am brother, pressure there.
My excitement, pressure.
The excitement was there because I was this opportunity, bro. I'm never gonna get an opportunity like that. I'm like, okay. Took me weeks to get there, dog. You know, and he was also part of the process of designing the poster as well. So, like, the other time he stayed up at night, bro. Like, would tell me to do this, we'll try this, do this. I was like, let's do this, young son. And that's the beauty about collaborating. You understand? This young son. Bro. Other poster, bro, it was magic, bro, and it was
really nice.
For me. It was one of my best posters.
That's really
that I've
nice.
ever designed. And like Luthuli Dlamini, he was also there, so it also gave me that thing with dude. I'm doing this, man.
He's a legend, man.
Yeah, and I made money from that post there, bro. Nothing nice making money from doing what you love. You understand? So yeah, that was basically the process. Like, bro hit me up, we worked, and yeah, we did magic.
Because I see Guti, you're really moving with superstars. I also seen that you did a cover for DJMoscow for an EP, which is called Mapalani. Yeah. Take us through that one.
Yeah. For me, that's one of my best work, bro. Honestly.
So okay, let me put you on the spot for a moment.
Yeah.
The movie or the EP, if you had to choose.
Okay, I'll choose the EP, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
The EP, the way, because remember the movie, it was something that was already there.
Okay.
I'm told, as much as the album was there already, but the planning of that cover art, the process, it was a dope process. I understand, and it was something that I initiated. Yeah, bro. And shout out to DJMoscow, by the way. So I met DJMoscow. DJMoscow being Mazlek, but officially I met him via London. Okay. So now you see the beauty of relationships. Yeah. So he's friends with London, and so London was okay, bro. You shoot, I go pay, and you should do more. So can you please borrow me the SD card? Because we work together. I'm like, fade. Like, no, man, I'm not
Sambe
song, and then Savaya Moscow, and then that's when I met Moscow, and then in Moscow, man, Klein, I started playing me his music, so I'm there listening, man. I'm bumping to his album. I didn't even. The album was so good. I didn't even believe it was him The EP was so good. I didn't even believe it was him who produced. Yeah, I understand. He played for me this track, Batima Palan. Yo. I was like, dude, this is you. Like, yo, bruh. When I just listened to the track, I just saw the vision for and he showed me good there's this album cover that I wanted to do. And unfortunately, there was already one designed before that prior, so they couldn't use the one I did for YouTube and like social media, social platforms. But or streaming platforms, but like the process, the content we took, so it's like, no, there's a church I know, and like we can do that. And it's like, yeah, and I'm not going to join and stuff like that, and then I was like, see shining. I'm like, no, it's gonna shine like next week, so then next week I go to the church, and saying umuntu organize yonke into not I'm like, talk to the guy there, and the way things happen, but I went to the reason why I say that cover art and the movie post. I would go there and post the lens I went to get that done. Okay. It's crazy, but it was a collaborative effort with Usimpiwe. He's the one who took the picture. And I'm the one who designed the cover art. So, but it was a collaboration. It was a collaborative effort, basically. So, I'm proud of that. And mind you, we are working with Moscow, and we are doing his content. Okay. And yeah, we're still gonna do dope shoots lined up. And and by the way, he's been nominated for Mpumalanga Music Awards. Okay. Best Amapiano song and song of the year as a best song of the year. So best Amapiano song and song of the year.
That's huge.
Yeah, so that's fire. And that EP, bro. For me, it was fire. It was the best.
All right, no, from my side, I think that's all that I had. Yeah. But then, from my side, if you had to add on, anything you'd love to say or add on everything that I had, what would you love to say?
Okay, well, in closing, what I would just like to say is, as a person, okay, let me say weed bank rather. Don't ever feel the need to sort of like join the masses. You know, don't be a cloud chaser. You understand? Be someone minds into you do it out of your heart, out of love, and it's something that you have purpose to do. Because I see a lot of people like, you know, they go where the masses go, and they in the process they lose themselves. You understand? So make sure uskima abantu ababrand, have the right friends, people who would like point you to your destiny, and ultimately you finding yourself. Because for me, it took me some time to find myself, but the journey that I had to go through, it was a journey that God orchestrated for me. You check. So yeah, man, that's just what I want to say, you know. And yeah.
And then like how can people get hold of you, like for maybe photo shoot nyana or anything, general poster, album cover, anything? Yeah.
All right, so I'm planning on doing a catalog, because a lot of people have asked, and people DM me like, can I see your prices? So I'm planning on dropping my catalog before the end of this month or end of this month. I'll be dropping my catalog. But to answer your question, people can follow me on Instagram, Mr. Collab Media, lowercase, and Lamakama Hlangen. So Mr. Collab Media, and then on Facebook it's Katlego Tjatji. So there you can just go through my profile, you can see my work there, and you can hit me up, DM me, inbox, I'll reply. Or you can drop a text on WhatsApp 082-219-7794. That's 082-219-7794. So please, that's strictly for business. Angifuni manje umuntu sekangishela, you know, bro, you get weird people with DM, dog. So yeah, so that's how you get hold of me. But importantly, I'll be dropping my catalog before the end of this month, and that's where you see all my prices and everything.
Shout out, like I really enjoyed this episode. I've learned a lot, like from your lightings, your Canon, cause now I'm planning on buying a camera, and I'm listening to song like, and now I have one. Okay, shoot, this is the right one. So like I really appreciate that one, and hopefully people that are watching this also learned. I mean, personally I've learned a lot. Just that I can mention wonky because it's iskati. But yeah, man, from my side, thank you for coming through.
Appreciate it, man.
Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully I was able to cover up everything that. I also wanted to ask about you being Mr. Personality. But but then I guess we'll wrap that one up some other time. But yeah, man, shout out to you, and shout out to everyone you're working with. Hopefully you guys are still gonna produce fire content for us.
Most definitely, bro. Most definitely.
Big ups to you. Hopefully, man, you enjoyed. Hopefully you enjoyed. And yeah, man, guys, that's it from my side and from Katlego's side. Man, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know it was a long one, but it was worth it. It was worth it. But yeah, man, shout out to you, and from my side, it's your boy man Jele, the greatest to ever do it, the greatest to ever try it. And thank you for watching until we meet on the next one.